Hey guys, my name is Kamronni, and welcome back to more Let's Play for Emblem Awakening. So, in last episode, we went to Chapter 2, the North Road, and in this episode, we're going to go to Chapter 3, the Lon'qu.
Oh. Right. Ah. My lord. What? Right. Hmm.
Preparations menu unlocked. Okay, so as you can see, as the bottom screen's going to show us, preparations. Use select units to decide who will take the field. Choose inventory to manage weapons and items. And once your preparations are complete, choose fight to begin the battle. So, now that little tutorial's out of the way, as I said, you can select your units that you want to fight in the battle. We're not going to be able to have all of them fight in the battle. You also have inventory for what your units have on them. You can equip skills, we'll get into that later. You can obviously save once preparations are made before battle. If there's any support conversations, you can do those. And, yeah. And you can also view map, but really quick, I'm going to select my units. And I want to leave the strongest unit out, so... Because if the strongest... What am I trying to say? I want to leave the strongest unit out so the weaker unit can, or one of the weaker units can get more experience. So I'm going to leave Vike out, gotta put Muriel in. And also, with the exception of Crom, you can switch around your players, or rather your units. You can switch around where you want them to be. You can kind of strategize a little bit. You can also look around and kind of get a view of the map. So, yeah. Well, once you're done, let's start the battle.
Who goes there? Halt!
Wait.
What? Right.
What? Sumia.
Better hold on tight, Captain. Could get bumpy.
Right.
You'll be fine.
Sumia!
Right!
Listen. Good. Crumb!
And with that, victory, defeat the commander. Okay, Phyla says Pegasi can fly far afield. Okay, don't worry, girl, I'll watch out for the archers. For real sakes, basically, it's going to tell us them below. Bonus damage. Bows are lethal to Pegasus Knights. The effect is known as bonus damage. Many weapons cause bonus damage against certain units, which can help or harm you. Okay, well, we'll get to that later, but basically, the one that's really more current right now, the one that actually applies to us at this moment, is archers against Pegasus Knights. They can absolutely take them out in a moment. So if you want to keep away your Pegasus Knights away from any archers at all, there's a few archers over there, so we're definitely not going to move Sumia over there. But what you want to do is move Crom over here to this green unit, which is an ally.
Don't you see me? Huh? What? Forgive me. You know me. Really? If you say so.
And with that, he is now part of our army. See, he wasn't against us, and he was kind of for us, but he wasn't working with us, if that makes any sense. And you're going to find allies in certain chapters. You're going to you're going to always want to recruit as many allies as you can. Kellen, he was actually back at the camp, if you guys remember in the last episode, back at the Shepherd's camp, but I don't really know how this works that way. But anyway, he was an ally, so he for some reason wasn't in our army in this exact second. But now he is. Now he's a permanent unit, and you're going to want to do that whenever you can. You're going to want to always recruit as many allies as you can. And you're also going to want to send Kellum over here to take care of these guys, because they cannot deal any damage to him, if any, very little. So you're going to want to move him to take care of these three guys. That's what I recommend, especially if you're playing on lunatic mode or hard mode. He can easily take care of those guys because of his armor. So that's what I would recommend. And I'd recommend just keeping the rest of your army over to the right side and letting him take care of that. And also, Crom will be in the range of one of their attacks, so they're going to try to attack him. And I'm going to get him out of the way as soon as I can, because you don't want to leave Crom over there, because they will all end up just targeting Crom.
Yeah.
And that's not good, because if Crom dies, that's bad news. Door units always had to fight one-on-one. Are you suggesting we pair up? That's an interesting thought. I admit I resemble a pincushion right now if it weren't for Mia and her mount.
I see.
Exactly, by pairing up, units could lend each other other added offense and defense. And I believe I mentioned this earlier in the series, it might also allow quicker soldiers to ferry slower units greater distances. And that right there is a strategy we'll get into later. Yes, I'm sure of it. This opens all sorts of strategic possibilities. Okay, we will get into that later. Wait, we should try whenever the opportunity presents itself. That is true. And I actually, really quick, move next to an ally, and select pair up to move into that unit's protection. The lead unit can receive a stats boost. Choose switch to whenever you want to have the units switch rolls. You can also sometimes deal double hits. It's kind of the same thing if you're sitting next to each other, except if you're paired up, the one that's there's gonna be one that's kind of being protected by the other one, if that makes any sense. And that's what I recommend actually if you're trying to level up some of your weaker units. But we'll actually see a fine example of that in the next episode. But for now, we're just going to continue on with what we're doing. And as it was saying, you can move slow units greater distances with fast units, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna do something similar to that in this episode, but it comes on later in this episode. When that's where I'm gonna pop up that little battle tip that like little battle tip guide thing. So you'll see that in a moment. But for now, I'm gonna move Lyrium right over here. Take him out. I'm also gonna put him next to Sella because they have a bit of a relationship going on. Wink, wink. And they'll be able to do dual strikes. And there you go. Lyrium up to level 4. There's also another thing that I want to talk about at the moment. Okay, one thing you may notice about this video is that the game audio may tend to lag from time to time, and you might also hear, if you listen closely, a little kind of popping going on in the background. That is because I updated my computer to Windows 8.1, and when I did, the 3DS capture software would no longer work. I've reinstalled, uninstalled and reinstalled the program, uninstalled and reinstalled the drivers. I have installed a couple other programs as well, and I think it might have something to do with my video driver, like my video quality I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's something with the hardware of my computer that isn't correct. But I'll have to figure that out. But for now, I'm recording the videos on my laptop, and the audio tends to do this little popping thing in the background. Hopefully, it won't be that big of an issue. Hopefully, it's not that evident in this episode. It's a little bit evident in this episode, not so bad in the next one, because like I said, I kind of recorded ahead. This is post-commentary. So I do apologize for that. I can't really do anything about it for now. It's just kind of an issue that's there. But anyway, so let's see if they're going to attack Kellum. You also got to notice I'm going to be skipping through these battles just to kind of make this go along a bit quicker. There's a lot of dialogue in this episode, and I don't want this episode to drag on past 30 minutes. That's the last thing I want. The episode's already long enough already. So let's see. We're going to try to attack Kellum, but they can't do a single thing to him. So, this guy right over here, the tip of the Feroxy, he's going to try to attack Crom. And, you know what, I think I might as well take him out with Crom. Might as well. Get Crom some experience, I guess. Let's see what else. As long as archers aren't anywhere near Sumiya. Anyway, there you go, just about dead. And now we're going to start moving our units towards the stairs to get to the top level. Also right here, let's see. Muriel found something. She found, well, rather, gained 16 experience. Sweet. So yeah, I do apologize for that little popping noise that's going on in the background. I will try to fix this. Except I just needed to record really bad. Which, by the way, actually, I'll get to that in a moment. One thing I want to say right here is I've said this many, many times already, but I haven't really made a battle tip for it, so I'm going to do that right now. Even if it isn't necessary, even if, like, your unit is only missing 5 HP from max HP, even if that's the case, use your healers whenever you can, because A, it's really good for the healers. They get some extra experience. B, it's always good to have max health. And C, if you're worried about using up all the, like, uses on your, what am I trying to say? On your, I think it's called the heal, or like the item that your healer uses to heal other units. If you're worried about like the uses running out on that, you can easily buy some more later, so don't worry about it. Okay, support refers to the relationship between two units. As units grow more attached, they will fight better when next to each other or paired up. I've talked about this a little bit already. Okay, choose support to have units converse and increase their support levels. I don't know why, it kind of makes it look like it's in battle, like you can have support conversations in battle. That's like the tutorial makes it look like, but that's not the case. That actually confused me a little bit when I was first playing. Anyway, we got a door key, so Kellum can go through that door. And right here, here's another strategy. We're going to move Crom into the protection of Sumiya, and normally instead of just moving like one set of moves, if that makes sense, it's like he moved once. And although he only had to move once, he's actually going to get in kind of a double trip, as you'll see here in a moment. But for now, I'm going to move my units up. And watch this. He was all the way over there, and now he's all the way over here. And now what I'm going to do is well, I actually didn't do that, but what you can do is you can hit separate and split them back apart. So it's very, 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 very useful to do that. If you have a unit that's very far away and you need them more towards the front charge and you need to move them quickly, you can just kind of hop on the back of another unit and then just kind of ride off into the sunset, or rather towards the front lines. So that's a strategy you can incorporate later. But right here, as you see, like when I had them all lined up there, it was defensive unit, range attacker, defensive unit, range attacker, and this is a strategy I've already been over, but I'm going to put that little battle node up again, and I will repeat many battle nodes. I'm going to put them up multiple times through this series. You will see repeats. It's just because it's because that strategy still applies. And right now, I recommend my third battle tip. Once again, defensive units towards the front, range attackers towards the back. That's really good for the stage, and I've already done a little bit of that already. But anyway, we're going to move Kellum right up here. We're going to have him open up the door and take care of this heavy unit right here. Or rather, the heavy unit's going to attack him, and he'll take care of him. But yeah, actually, there aren't that many units that can deal damage to these guys that Kellum's against right now. because of their armor, but Callum can't. You basically need to have lances to attack those kind of enemies. So I don't think. Well, you can have magic, of course. I don't really think swords work well. Arrows definitely don't work. So anyway, right here we're going to move. Let's see. I'm actually gonna move Muriel right here so she can take out this guy. Move her down for a second. There you go. And not only that, but now she's next to Stall, and they have a little bit of a relationship going on, or rather, I'm trying to build onto one, so that works out pretty well, actually. I'm gonna move Viren right up here behind Frederick, and we're just gonna have him wait there for the time being. Let's see, or rather, I guess I decided not to do that. Anyway, let's see what else we're gonna do. Right here, I was kind of deciding who to use to attack this guy right here, and I ended up going Stall. All right, so let's see. And he'll bring me down to 5, which this seems like a very stupid decision, but I will take him out this turn. And a weapon level D has been obtained by Stall. So, saying now we're going to move Viren right here. No, we're going to attack. There you go. Take him out. And now I'm pretty sure there's no other units in the range of Stall, so Stall is all safe. Because if he gets attacked once, he's kind of dead meat. He's very low on HP right now. And I'm just going to move my units up 1 space, just so I can kind of keep this little format going. I'm not going to, like, send them all across. I want to keep this little battle line that I have going on right now. I'm going to move Lisa right up here. And, yeah. But like I was saying earlier, even if it's not necessary, use your healing units because they need experience. Because I'm like, don't do what I did my first time around. I just kind of was like, oh, healing unit can attack. Screw healing units, I don't need them. And I really regretted that towards the end of the series. And you will get more healing units later, and you only need about 2, like when it gets later in the game. My point is, they are important. And I'm going to use Ylisse, excuse me, to heal up Stall. There you go. Stall's looking a lot better now. Move Stall right down here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll move him to enemy range. He'll be fine to get attacked once, or at least I think I was going to do that. Right here, I had a little bit of deciding to do. There you go. That's what I ended up doing. And yeah, just enough room to have all this, to keep our formation without getting cut off. Let's see, Sully right there. That kind of brings back the enemy lines a little bit. Or rather their attack range. Do not want to move Samia. Samia can't take much. It's kind of weird. Samia, she can't take much damage, but she can deal a good bit, so she is good at times. Especially against certain types of offensive units, or rather, enemy units, excuse me. So we're going to move Stall right down here. Right here I kind of hesitated. Oh, actually I moved him. I didn't want him in enemy range quite, although I probably could have done that. I could have moved him down there, he would have been fine, but I was playing it safe. Let's see. Let's move Viren and Muriel, or whatever you want to pronounce her name as, down here. See, now we have Kellum. I'm just going to keep Kellum out of the way because for this battle, he is kind of unstoppable. Like, honestly, we could just have Kellum do everything if we wanted to. And I don't want him to absorb all the HP, so I'm just going to keep him out of enemy range so we can take care of these guys instead of him. But yeah, I really do apologize for the popping noise. I will work on that in due time. Hopefully I can get back to where I can record on my computer because it's been very, very stressful because I mean, like, very stressful getting this to work out. Like, after that update, I can't record on my computer anymore, so I record on my laptop, and I have to record the video and game audio separately. That's kind of part of the reason why they're out of sync, and it's complicated. And afterwards, I have to move the files over to my computer, and I used to have a 16GB flash drive, but now I don't. I don't know what happened to it. Actually, I kind of do know what happened to it. I believe I let my mom borrow it for work purposes, and she lost it. But anyway, so it's very complicated moving these files over. I'm going to buy another flash drive here soon enough that's big enough for the video files. But trust me, the video files for this are very, very large. If you record it, I record these like on software, like in Microsoft Video 1, which is kind of like AVI, I think. That's what I record these videos in off the 3D capture software, and those files, like 30-minute files, could run 8 GB, and I can't move that over to my computer, or a little bit more than 8 GB. So it's kind of hard to move those files around. So right now, I'm just actually playing this video off my laptop, and then later on I have to move it onto my desktop to edit the file. It's very complicated. It's something that's been kind of annoying me lately. All right, we're gonna move Viren right down here. Hopefully Sully can... No, she's not going to jump in there and do that other bit of damage, unfortunately. But I think we're going to move Muriel right down here, and she should be able to knock him out before... Yeah, there you go. Alright. So, now we have this swordsman right over here, and we have the boss, and that's it. Okay, so we can get you down to 4 HP. Right here, I took a bit of time deciding what I was going to do. Wasn't very sure at all. I kind of wanted to use a weak Actually, that's what I ended up doing. Using Sumiya to take out this guy so she can get experience. Sumiya can definitely use experience. And also, actually, I'm trying to raise Sumiya and Chrome's relationship just a little bit. But, actually, I was about to talk about something that's kind of a spoiler, or at least like a game mechanic that's kind of spoiler. It's a spoiler of a game mechanic. So I'm gonna backpedal on what I was just talking about. Forget I said that about their relationship and whatnot. But anyway, let's see what other units we have to use. So I'm kind of all over the place today. I don't know why either. I think I'm just gonna move Kellum right up here and just like go to the Sparkle Leaf because why not? Because I'm not gonna have him attacking. And as you see, we're out of the range of the enemy's attacks, so they're not gonna come towards us. I have Kellum wait over here. What's the shiny? Oh, hidden in plain sight, just like someone I know. Aw, Kellum. You got a Leaf's Blade. Alright, we'll give that to somebody who can actually use it later. Alright, let's see. Oh, I could have used Lisa to heal one of my units and get her some experience, but I already moved my unit, so, alright, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, right here, I'm just kind of ended this enemy turn. I need her to heal up some Mia. Or stall. Once again, this series is a little bit more convenient to record post commentary wise, but at the same time, I feel like it would be better recording it live. In some cases, I forget what I do in the video. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, never mind, I didn't do that because I'm not actually playing this as I'm talking right now. Oh, let's see. Oh, dodged it, crap. I really was hoping I could deal you 10 HP right there. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave Robin in the enemy attack range. I don't feel comfortable letting anybody else in there right now. I could have Frederick, but once again, he kind of sucks up all the HP. And she will heal 5 HP each turn. So let's see. Once again, dodging my attack. No! I need to hit you twice. That's what that little 2x is for. Okay, let's see. No, not gonna do that yet. I really want Muriel to get the final hit on this one. So Muriel can get the experience for because she could use it. Let's see. What did I end up doing right here? Let's see, I just ended up moving Muriel right there for the time being. Then I had her heal up Robin. There you go. Robin's full HP. Alright, let's go. Honestly, I could have taken out Rima or Raimi or however you pronounce her name. I could have taken her out a long time ago, but I'm trying to get Muriel to get less bit of experience. Let's see. 1. Okay, no damage, of course. Oh, sweet. Good. Thank you, Sully. Blocking that attack. Alright, let's see. So now you're down to like 8 HP. Muriel should be able to take you out, so let's see. Attack. Yep, there you go. This is going to be pretty great for Muriel.
I've got you.
There you go. Stall, your intentions were right, but you did nothing. Anyway, your claims were true. And Muriel gets experience, and now she is level 4.
Forgive me.
Good. Whoa. Right.
Right.
And with that, Chapter 4 is now open. Not only that, but it looks like we have another mission open to the south. Let's go see what that is. Wireless features unlocked. Okay, new data has been delivered to the bonus box. When we receive data, go to wireless bonus box and select update now, 7/11, which is July 11th. But anyway, that has to do with, not DLC, but that has to do with other things, which I'll show off those features later. I'm not really too concerned about that right now. with the wireless features. I will show that later though. Right here you have Arisen on the map. That's basically training. That that doesn't have to do with the main story, or the story rather. So you can just kind of, I recommend whenever there's Arisen on the board or on the main map that you take care of them, that you fight them, that you go against them to kind of train, level up, and get your experience for your units. I recommend fighting these guys whenever you see them, although it may take some time. Anyway, so Regna Ferox, Chapter 4, or Ferox. We're not going to do that quite yet. We have a paralog open now. There are 17 paralogs I'm going to cover, and this is the first one. The Far Fort, Paralog 1. So, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Awakening, we're going to go to Paralog 1, the Far Fort, and see what's available for us there. So, I've been Kamronni. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Fire Emblem Awakening, and I'll see you guys back here next time. So, goodbye, guys.